Hey guys, welcome back. Today I need to do a deep clean of my shower. I figured I would film it since it has been a while since I have shared one of these. So I'm going to be sharing the way that I've been doing it lately that I have been liking. And all this footage is point of view. So it's from my perspective, up close and personal, which I figured would be good to show you. So let's get started. The one thing I really dislike about glass shower doors like this is that you see all the mold that ends up building up in the silicone. So you have to go in and I just take a knife and just cut it out and then clean it. And then you have to go back in and re-silicone. So that's where I'm starting today. I'm going to be cleaning my glass shower doors. So I'm just going ahead and taking the box cutter and just cutting all of that out. So then I can go in with some mold cleaner and treat it. Going in with the Stonetech, this is the mold and mildew stain remover, and it's really good for natural stone. So you know that it's not going to damage like your natural stone, your marble. So I like to always keep this on hand. I'm just going in and I'm pre-treating all the stains and the mold and really cleaning things out before I go ahead and get started on the shower glass doors. So I'm switching things up a bit today. Normally, I clean everything else in the shower and I do the shower glass last, but I feel like by the time I get to the shower glass, I'm so tired and I just don't have the energy to do it. So we're going to do things in reverse today. And then I have just a bunch of mildew that's really built up. It's really gross. So today we're going in with the steel wool. This is the grade 0000, which is perfect for cleaning glass. So it's has that abrasiveness, but it's not going to scratch or etch the glass. And I'm going in with Barkeeper's Friend in the spray. This is perfect at removing all of the soap scum and hard water stains that have built up. Now, the steel wool comes in a nice pack like this. You only need a little bit, and it is very, very inexpensive. I will link it down below. So just quickly removing all of the towels and everything off of the glass. And then I'm going to heat up the water just a little bit. I like to pre-spray everything and just get it nice and ready to go. And as you're going to see here in a minute, all of the grime and all the buildup is really happening towards the bottom because everything drips down. So this stuff, if you haven't tried it and you're struggling with very hard water or just a lot of soap scum builds up and you're cleaning it and you're still seeing those spots, try this out. You're going to want to leave it on the surface. Typically, it shouldn't take that long, but if you're having a lot of trouble, I would leave it on for a good 5 minutes. Scrub it, let it really soak in and do its job. It's got some oxalic acid in it, and that's what's going to really get in there and break down all of those minerals. And a quick tip to prevent that from happening is to make sure you're using a squeegee and also drying the glass so that it doesn't have a chance to build up. So you can just use like a towel or something. But like for me, I mean, my kids are using the shower, so it's hard. Life gets busy to depend on everybody to go ahead and do that. But I've also tried like a shower glass cleaner that you spray after. I haven't had so much luck where where I've been able to avoid doing a deep clean of the glass. But I just find that you really can't get around having to actually get in there, every once in a while and give it a good scrub. All right, going in now and rinsing everything off with some hot water. It takes a little bit of time because there is a little residue that is left behind. And then I like to just take a clean towel and just completely dry the glass, which you're going to see here in a second. The glass is going to get wet again because I have to clean the rest of the shower. But normally I do this last, but again, today I want to switch things up. Moving on to step number 2, which are the shower walls. My walls are tile, so they're a little bit easier to clean. I don't have to watch chemicals as much. However, my shower pan is marble, so I like to make sure that I'm using things that are friendly, I guess, for all components of the shower. So this is a nice little scrubber brush to keep handy in your shower or your sink. I like to put a little bit of Dawn dish soap and mix it in with vinegar. It is a powerhouse cleaner, and it's what I love to use to remove all of the soap scum and the buildup off of my tile. Real simple, you just fill it up, close the cap, give it a really good shake, And then you're ready to go. All you have to do is press the little button where the cap is, where you filled it up. And then it dispenses some of the soap. And then you just give it a good scrub. And this comes with a really nice stand, so you can just stand it in your shower. The stand itself is just plastic and very easy to clean. And I will link it down below. But what I like to do is I like to really get in there, get in all the grooves. And then you'll see what I do after I clean the walls with this first when I'm doing like my deep scrubbing. Because then there's some areas that still have some, you know, moldy areas where I have to go in with a little bit of a heavier cleaning agent to tackle those areas. But I like to make sure everything is nice and clean prior to doing that. And you can see here, there's a bunch of buildup. So I'm going to get in there and make sure I give it a good scrub. So you just push that button. And this brush is nice. It is abrasive where it's going to get in there and give you that scrubbing and agitation that you need. However, it's not going to scratch. So you'll see that I'm able to use it on my quartz. I'm able to use it on the chrome. It's soft enough where it's not going to scratch. And then I love using this tiny little grout brush to get in all the little nooks and crannies. It has like a scraper on the other side. So I would definitely recommend picking one of these up too for the shower and for cleaning. I will also link it down below. Going in now with the shower head and just spraying down the walls, letting all that water really sheet down. If you do not have a retractable shower head like I do, fill up a bucket. That's what I do in my other shower. And then just sheet the hot water down the walls and make sure you're just rinsing away all of the cleaning or the soap, whatever you use to clean. It's just so satisfying for me to watch like all of the soap just come down and go down the drain. I don't know if that's just me, but I love that. Yeah, I just wanna call on you. Here's that 30-second shower cleaning that I was talking about. You're supposed to spray it in your shower. Like after you shower, it's no scrubbing. You just spray and you rinse. This is the one that you would use to clean mold and mildew. And again, it's no scrubbing, or it's supposed to be no scrubbing. And I like to spray this one on my walls. Again, sometimes when you're just using a cleaning agent, you still have the mold or the mildew, and you want to make sure that you are actually disinfecting it and killing it off so that it doesn't grow back. And again, just keeping your shower dry will prevent all of that from happening in the first place, although that is obviously extremely challenging. So this claims to work in 30 seconds. However, I like to leave it on for like at least 5 minutes and then just rinse it off. Again, hot water, just make sure that you are thoroughly rinsing. At this point, we're really making progress and the end is close. So now I'm just cleaning like the ledge. So this is quartz, and this scrubber, as I mentioned before, is very gentle, and it's just Dawn soap and vinegar, and it just works perfect at just removing any of the buildup that has gotten on the ledge there. And then to do my shower pan, again, it is marble. So this Stonetech is formulated specifically for stone. So it's going to get in there and do what it needs to do. However, it is safe enough where it can be used on stone. It's not going to degrade it or break it down. So I just spray it on. I let it sit for a few minutes. I do some gentle scrubbing. I like to use a soft sponge, the Scotch-Brite ones, on the soft side. So I don't even use the scratchy side. And I just gently cleanse the area. I do pretty much like half at a time, because I don't want to be standing on it. It is chemicals. So I just let it soak in real good for a few minutes. And then I do the other side and give it a good rinse. And very quickly with this, you will see that the pink mildew that's forming in between the tile fades very, very quickly. I just use a little hot water to rinse, and that's how I've been deep cleaning my shower. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. I will link my cleaning playlist down below or up in the cards, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a great week. While you're going on about your simple life, nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.